Hi everyone, it's me again, Jam. If you are planning to apply for a K1 visa, I know one of the biggest question is, magkano ba lahat na magagastos? So today I'm going to break down all the costs from filing to visa issuance. So let's start. By the way, a quick reminder, I am not a lawyer nor affiliated to any law firm and government agencies. I'm just here to share general information based from my experience and research. So the fees and the forms might change. So please check the official website of the USCIS. I'm going to link it on the description below. So if you are a beneficiary and wala ka pang Philippine passport, yan muna yung una mong asikasuhin. I think the cost right now is nasa around 950 to 1,200. It depends. So, i-check nyo na lang kung magkano. And then, Sanomar, kung mag-order, Sanomar and birth certificate, kung mag-order kayo through PSA Helpline Center, I don't know kung yun ba yung tawag. Basta door-to-door na siya. For Sanomar, it costs 420 pesos per page. And for birth certificate is 365 pesos. Pero kung gusto mo ng walk-in sa Sanomar, it costs 210 pesos. And sa birth certificate naman is 155 pesos. And of course, for the NBI clearance, it costs 155 pesos. So, next, you'll be needing sa filing is kailangan nyo din ng 2x2 picture. It costs around 150 to 200. It depends sa kung saan kayo magpapapicture or magkukuha ng 2x2 picture. And then, sa filing, ang pinakaunang step is pag-file ng Form I-129F. So, yung US fiancé nyo ang pa-file niyan, it costs around $675. So, hindi ko na siya i-convert since ibabayad niyan sa US. Then, the next one is, once na ma-approve na kayo and then maging case ready na, it's time for you to book an appointment for the interview. So, I think the DS-160 fees cost around 200, wait a minute, I'm going to check it so that hindi tayo magkamali. So, around $265. So, it's around 15,535 in pesos, something like that. Basta around dyan. And then, sa medical fees naman, sa St. Luke, it costs around, wait, let me check. Costs around 28,650 pesos. Pero on March 13 ata, magkakaroon ng changes, magiging 29,995 pesos na ata siya. So please check ha, hindi ko sure. So aside from that, syempre kailangan nyo din pag-ipunan yung mga fees for printing and fees for transportation. Syempre magta-travel kayo. Kung wala kayo sa Manila, magta-travel kayo ng papuntang Manila para sa inyong interview, biometrics, and medical. So, and then magbubook kayo ng hotel kasi once, for example, ang nabook nyo is for 1 week, yung biometrics, medical, and then pinakalas na yung interview. So, I think ang hotel is around 1,500 to 2,000 or more. So, i-prepare mo yan kung ilang nights kayo magstay. Yun yung paghahandaan nyo kung magkano ba yung hotel na pupunin nyo. And then, yeah, sa food, syempre, napaka-importante yung food pag nasa Manila na kayo. And then, yeah. So, I think that's all. Yan lang naman yung mga need yung paghandaan na babayaran. So guys, for estimate, if you are a DIY filer, it costs around 100,000 to 150 to 200 depending kung gaano kayo kagastos. So pero yung pinakamura na is nasa 109,000 plus. Pero kapag nag-lawyer naman kayo, I think nasa 400,000 yan or mas mataas pa kasi mataas humingi ang mga lawyer or sa agency kapag meron kayong agency kapag nag-connect kayo sa law firm. So syempre mas mataas yan. So yun lang. By the way, disclaimer, yung mga nilagay ko dito, mga prices, especially sa hotel, sa transportation, it depends kung saang lugar kayo naroroon or kung doon naman sa mga dollar, depending sa kung magkano yung exchange rate. Sana manilang yan. So, yun lang. I hope nag-enjoy kayo and meron kayong natutunan. So, kung nagpaplano kayo mag-file, i-file nyo na kung meron naman na kayong budget. So, yun lang. Thank you.